Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. There's the sun setting in the west, going down over the flat earth. Good evening, YouTubers and Patreons. Few though you may be, but you've got my undying gratitude. You've helped out. You can't imagine how much that 50, 60 bucks a month makes a huge difference when you don't have much. So, okay. So, bright ideas. John's chainsaw was not doing well. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the junk in the bark, the dirt in the bark. And when it rains, it splatters and dirt goes up in the bark. So clean the bark off. There's a thing called a log wizard you put on the chainsaw. It'd be a hassle, but I've got something probably a lot quicker and easier and better. An attachment that is for chimney sweeping. And it's an aggressive. I mean, it's got like 10 heavy barbed, heavy, probably 0.95, probably heavier than that. I think there may be 0.110 millimeter, whatever that is. Anyway, very aggressive cleaning, and I think it would take this bark off pretty darn easy because, I mean, it took me a while, but that was loose, and I just smacked it with the hatchet. The axe, and my little, whatever you call that thing, my axaroon, my tomahawkaroon. So you can see that's dry and comes off. So anyway, sawzall, boom, 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 ran out of battery, so I fired up the weed whacker, Shindawa. Got as far as I could, and the rules are when you're doing something like that is you run out of gas, you run out of line, you're finished. So I'm finished. Plus it's getting dark here and cold, and I got other things to do that are a lot better than helping other people get their firewood in, especially when you don't have anything to drive out here. Topic for another time. So I can walk right up this, but anyway, I could, with the weed whacker, I can get right down to the dirt and clean it out under there. There's a branch that I missed, but it comes out. So, dead, and that'll come out, but it's always the urge to do everything you can possibly do, even though I'm on the video. And it's not going that way. Felt like it would go that way, but it's pinned under there by that blackjack. So anyway, you can see a little bit of firewood there. That's what I'm saying is I can get in here with the sawzall and just start up there, break them off, and then start sawzalling where I can't break them off. Boom. Weeds are best pulled and put in the weed pile. So, smack. Break them like that, and it tells me it's nice and dry. I think I'll sit on that one, step on it. Let's see, now I'm going to get stick-tied again. Oh, I hate those things. I hate them. Okay, so I'm going to get down to that. I already got that one. And boom, sawzall. I should have brought the other battery, but I didn't. I didn't think I need it, but I did use it a lot. I got a stump out just like I thought I could. Carbide blades are coming. They call them things in Diablo. There's different brands. But that'll speed things up and make the blade last longer, make the battery last longer. A lot less wear and tear on the saw, etc., etc., etc. So there's my paltry little bit of firewood for the day. That's kindling and burnable, and don't trip. Yeah. Okay, shut up and stop doing this. Because if I keep going, I'll just keep doing that. Okay, stop. Sorry, OCD and all that. Yeah. Yes, I are OCD. A little bit. When it comes to research, it's good because you leave no stone unturned. See that? Yeah, it's making dirt, but it's a trip hazard. Get it out of the way. Weed, get them out of the way. There's stumps, it's pretty low, that's pretty good. Anyway, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm wiped. I'm exhausted. I was already exhausted when I started. So, fiddly-dee, Millie. Beautiful sunset. That is the noble gases, if you didn't know that. Noble gases light up when they're excited. That's why you call it a neon sign. Neon, krypton, argon, xenon, helion, hydrogen. No. Anyway, 6 or 7 of them. Shirley named off a couple of them that I didn't remember. So when they're excited with electricity, they make light. What was the Earth revolving around the first 3 days of creation? Nothing. It's not moving. On day 1 of creation, God said, let there be light. Noble gases and electricity. Bingo, you have light. Lights up the sky. Ever wonder why you can see the back of a building that's not in total darkness and shade? Because the whole sky is lit up with light. It's not just the sun. The sun is a very direct spotlight kind of light. So, okay, enough of that. Sorry. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Oh. Okay, look, I'm tired. I'm going to sit down. I don't think I'll say anything, but I'm going to sit down anyway. And drink some water. So that's an upside down piece of the stump sitting on the stump and the wedge that was cut out of it. And that wedge is like rubber. I smacked that with a sharp tip of my hatchet-aroon, pick-aroon, no. Tomahawk-aroon, axe-aroon. Anyway, and it bounced off. I felt it never would penetrate. It's just very weird, very not spongy. It's hard. It didn't penetrate at all. It didn't like go in and get stuck. It bounced off. Very weird. I don't know. Different composition there. Very hard, but felt rubbery. All right, that's it. I'll quit. Shut up. Quit rambling. Log splitting 101, man. Got to get that done. Have to get it done. Build my log splitter. Whew. I got some kindling crackers. They're augers, cone-shaped augers that go on a drill. Works excellent. Wrangler Star had a video on that. Finally, a good kindling cracker. And there's a video, watch it. He did, if I can remember, I'll put the link in, but I probably won't. Just look it up. Wrangler Star. Shout out to his channel. Not like he needs it. He's got 1.5 million subscribers and makes lots of money. And people send him custom-made stuff from all over the world. Pretty cool. But he did a test of the kindling, the cone thing of the drill. He did a drill. His son did an axe, short axe, but it was I would call it an axe. It's a short, like a camp axe. He did 3 times as much. They had a big pile of wood between them, and they worked at it. Of course, his son could have done it faster, better with a kindling cracker. Kindling cracker meaning a round device, a cage, iron cage, where you have a blade facing up, and you drop a piece of wood in there, and you smack it with a mallet. Hammer, could be even a rubber one. Boom. And brick or anything, stone. Very fast, very efficient, very accurate. And the quality of Cody's Wrangler Star's pile was much better. In other words, it needed to fit inside a certain little dimension for whatever reason, I don't know. But that was the test. His son had a lot that were not quite good, up to snuff. They were too big, but he didn't have to take time to, couldn't take time to test them all. Anyway, be that as it may, kindling crackers, I think those are really cool. But they're like $60 a pop, whereas these cones are, I don't know, $10 maybe. And they're pretty fast. You can take a lot of smaller pieces of firewood, but dry, whatever, better. But you get the little, 1-inch wood, maybe 1 3/4, whatever. But slats, junk wood, pallet wood, and you can crack that up really, really fast. So, and yes, there are chemtrails here. They don't last in Arkansas. That was really cool because of the updraft and the wind currents. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. Yeah. And what you see on the video there, I mean, if this shows through, I mean, that's beautiful. But I don't see that with my naked eye. I see way down low orange and a little bit of yellow up above. I mean, it looks really cool down low. It looks like fire. But it's not what I'm seeing on the camera. Very interesting. All righty. Well, Pray for me if you would. Getting dark pretty quick, and I've got a lot of things. I got to get ready for cold weather. Cold weather, like 16, 17 degrees. Got to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to stay in the greenhouse. I got bags for it, and I'm going to do a bed. I'm going to try to get this done tomorrow. 2 cots, plywood, queen size mattress, which Bill has stored out there, and he said I could use it. And then put 2 sleeping bags up side by side, and that'll be really comfy, pretty neat. Of course, Bible says, 2 lay together, they'll have heat. Well, oh well. Just because it won't be crowded, it won't be. I slept in the one night, but it's just a kind of a pain in the neck. To cram into one bag and be able to move around at all and turn over right to left, lay on your back, lay on your stomach. Just a pain. Alrighty. Oh, that broken tree is going to go away someday. Same with that one. And that stump probably will go away one way or another. All right, that's it. This is Jerry Diamond. If you are listening to this, you are the remnant.